Hello there, my name is PolishLynx. Welcome to TroubleDays. She's not calling me Ningen anymore? What? That's surprising. Let's get to it. It's the day after Lovelia had decided she was going to work in the anime shop. Lovelia and I are standing in front of the building. I assume it's front, not from, of the building where the shop is. I actually don't know what the game is on the like bluish green billboard. Green screen. Never mind. Unused to the opposite sex. As always, Lovelia is hiding behind my back and peeking over my shoulder at the building. It's pretty hot today, by the way. This morning it had been chilly, so I put on warm clothes, but it's a little hot now that I'm out in the sun. You can't imagine how many times I did that. I know, but still, you know, it's work. And probably not the type that he enjoys. What is certain is that I'm annoyed with myself for not having properly checked the weather report before getting dressed today. There is also that. However, even more than that, I've started doubting the safety of this workplace. Making the decision to hire her after a simple phone call. Listen, they might be that type, you know, hire everyone, every single person that is willing to get to the place. I know this kind of places. That's how I got hired at some point in the store, where I survived 3 years and eventually quit it. Or should I say, quit it after my contract came to an end. Anyway, that night I aimed for a time after business calmed down and then made a call to the store manager. I've told him I knew a girl looking for a part-time job. Then he'd asked, "Does she like anime or manga?" And I'd given him a pretty half-assed answer. "Yeah, I guess so." To which he responded, "If she likes anime and manga, there is no way she could be a bad kid." And decided to hire her on the spot. Oh boy. Yeah, that's nice. Meanwhile, you have to prepare a resume, send it, and then during the talk, you have to say what is on the resume. Anyway, is that all it takes, boss? Nevertheless, what I realized later is that Lovelia has no legal address. For her, finding a job over the phone was probably ideal. Hey, stop calling me that! Stop making it worse. She's right. It's been decided that we are to be cousins. Since I introduced her, it's only natural that the manager would ask up about our relationship. If I went ahead and said something like, "Oh, you know, she's a succubus from the demon world who's staying at my place," it would be an automatic nope. You don't know that. On the other hand, getting her a job as a complete stranger and without an address of her own would also have been nearly impossible. That's why I decided to go with the story that we're cousins. I'd also said she'd hope to find a part-time job to contribute to her social studies. What studies? I doubt I'll be able to cover up the lie if someone looks into my story, but if we record, I'll deal with it then. Yes. But I got used to the Ningen. And going back to the previous thought of his, leave the future problems to the future you. I know that approach. Okay, that's not the issue here. Lovelia. All the passers-by had been giving us strange looks. Can she like hide the wings and the tail and like get more clothes for the job? It's unnatural considering that girl wearing extremely revealing cosplay is facing a guy of similar age and calling him Oni-sama. I don't like that. Now listen up. If anyone asks you a question, you go along with what I say, got it? Are you sure you get it? With the core smile with her hand and gives a cute little laugh. That's who I walk into the store with. This is not going to be easy. My girl! Walking inside, I see all the stuff getting ready to open the store. My lovely ninja girl. First and foremost, I've got to find the manager. That's a lot of anime stuff, by the way. The store that we have in Poland, yes, we have store. Surprisingly enough, that is in the city I used to study at, the university. I used to work a little bit there as well, whatever. I mean the city, not the store. Is like, yeah, not that big. So basically you enter, it's, let's say on the left you have the books almost at the ground level, right? No bookcase and so on, so it's to there. You could go in a straight line to the right side where you have bookcase, and that's it, more or less. It's crazy, but, well, it's Poland. I guess anime and manga isn't that big here, probably. Yet, I don't think it is. Whatever. Anyway. Oh, no, probably not like this. Oh, is that you, senpai? As you can see, as I walk through the store, a voice I know calls me from behind. That strangely high-pitched, coaxing voice. Turn around, one of my more competent junior co-workers stands before me. I see you are on the early shift today. Wait, what? There's a girl next to you. Couldn't be your girlfriend, right? Of course not. I don't like the fact that he said of course not. Okay, we're cousins. Have you heard from the boss that from today you should be working part-time, setting up the special booths? Oh, now that I think of it, I can kind of remember him saying something like that. But she's practically stuck to you like glue and cling onto your arm like that. Are you sure it were cousins? My coworker jabs me the side, poking fun at me and making silly noises. What exactly is she hoping for? She, you say? Okay, I did not expect that. Never mind. She's shy, so try not to disease her, okay? How rude! I would never do something like that! Which means she would. I guess we'll be working together from today. Oh. So it's a guy. But you just said she. Yeah, what is she hoping for? And you say Oni-sama, what? Lovelia, wait, are you half Japanese? My coworker gives another startled look. I see. That's why you have such a generous figure. What do you mean by that? Look at those wicked curves compared to them as flat as a pancake. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, not all Japanese are flat as a pancake. She lets her gaze wander longingly over Lovelia from head to toe, and then mutters something that sounds like a curse. How dare she? Surprised, angry, but laughing. What a busy girl. Wait! Didn't you just call Senpai Onisama, Lovelia? We're cousins, so of course she can call me that. More importantly, have you seen the boss? The boss? Oh, he's by the special move. Anyway, you called him Onisama, right? Okay, thanks. See ya. Well, let's go, Lovelia. Ay, trying to escape? I'll hear the resolution from you later, Oni-sama. My coworker's voice drifts after me as I head towards the special booth. Oh, there he is. We are in front of the same booth. Boss, good morning. Oh, is that girl with your cousin? What are you doing, Doggo? You woke up? I woke you up, of course. Sorry. But Kota do the recording. Oh boy. Yes, likewise. Man, I'm surprised. I never thought that you'd have such a cute cousin. Do you want to get a punch in the face, manager? She's staying in place now, is she? That must be tough. Stop implying things unnecessarily, please. Although she may be knowledgeable about a lot because of the R-rated manga she read, Lovelia doesn't seem to understand the context of the messages passed between us and tilts her head to the side in. So it's okay for her to work here as a staff member, right? Oh, about that. It seems like corporate didn't have time to repair, so the costume that I was supposed to wear hasn't arrived yet. Oh, so that means? It would be difficult to hire her to work at the special booth. No way. We'd be nervous, but I think even Lovelia had been a little excited to find out she will be hired will depress her for sure. Just when the atmosphere was getting awkward, Lovelia pipes in. Huh? Huh? The boss and I respond to Lovelia almost simultaneously, and when we look at her, she's pointing to a life-size cardboard cutout of a female manga character. Yeah, we need that character's costume. Lovelia stares at the panel and concentrates for a moment before finally grinning brightly what she might be up to. I mean, we know already because we know her skills and what she can do. Can't she manage to transform? Can she get Sumire's clothes for herself? Let's find out. For I would rather do that somewhere else, not exactly where we are now. Yes. Really? Hey, wait a sec, what are you planning? I stop Lovelia and whisper this in her ear as she's trying to confirm with the boss. She looks at me dumbfounded. As I thought. Oh. So that's all. It's true that Lovelia only has the power to transform into appearance that causes excitement, but it is also... but she is also able to transform based on picture she sees. This time she'll be using her power to transform based on a cardboard she sees. Character on a cardboard she sees. It's not really a picture, but... Okay, technically maybe it is. A picture on a cardboard, whatever. Are you sure about this? Thank you! Now I won't have to deal with complaints from the customers or the manager. The higher manager, okay. My boss grabs Lovelia's hands and shakes them enthusiastically up and down. Lovelia is looking at him with a stiff smile plastered on her face. Alright, now it's time to introduce you to everyone. Besides the boss and I, there are a whole lot of others working here. We'll introduce you to the rest of the staff. Naruhodo, yeah. Minus 2 degrees. No, actually plus 2 degrees. What the heck? As I explain this to Lovelia, more and more staff show up as the boss calls out to them. And she gets stressed. It appears that every single staff member that's on the shift right now has gathered around us, possibly overwhelmed by the number of people Lovelia hides behind my back once more. Wow, well rumored. The eyes of every prisoner, of course, focused on Lovelia. I can't believe he has such a good cousin. That's so not fair. The guy deserves a punch in the face already. Well, I can see how it's hard to avoid staring. After all, she's not dressed normally but in the extremely revealing clothes of a Succubus. Not looking is practically impossible. What the fuck? Ah! Charlotte! Hey, you can't greet everyone if you're hiding like that. About to say Ningen. Oh my. There wouldn't be much point in that. Okay, is everyone almost ready? I come back to my senses. It's the store manager's voice. I realize that everyone around is looking at Lovelia and I. Go on, boss, yeah. Alright, let's take it from top. This is Lovelia, who'll be working here from today at the special booth. Damn, she's stressed about that. After Lovelia finishes her introduction, applause surrounds her. As the clapping gets louder, I can see that her tense expression has started to relax. The applause starts to die out, and the manager clears his throat to quiet everyone down. Then once he achieves silence, he opens his mouth to speak. Is there anyone who would like to be responsible for training Lovelia? In that instant, the majority of the main staff raised their hands. Well, they can go to hell. Oh no. There are even more hands up than is usual for when a new girl starts working here. I'm sure there must be some caring people among them. No, there aren't. But as far as I can see from the current situation, I'll bet the majority of the guys with their hands up have certain ulterior motives for Lovelia, and they can go to hell. It seems that Lovelia has sensed something as well, since she lets out a short shriek and grasps tightly onto my sleeve. Lovelia? I can see that a few of them female staff members have their hands raised as well, but in the current situation, it's more likely that Lovelia will end up with a male trainer. If one of the guys tries to make a move on her, her prejudice against men will only get worse. And I will have to slaughter someone. I wish we could avoid that. Volunteer to train her. Leave it to one of the veteran employees. Are you kidding me? I'm the veteran! Let's go! Considering she's told not used to the opposite sex, it would be a huge burden for her to be stuck with a guy she doesn't know all of a sudden. Yes, that's my reasoning totally. I should volunteer after all. This may be overbearing for me, but as Lovelia hides behind my back, she even looks afraid. Boss, I'll take care of that. Why did you call me that now? When I glance to the side at Lovelia, I can see her. She has an expression of relief. You sure? You know you're supposed to bring in the new stock today. I can teach her what she needs to know before we open. No worries, mate. Then I'll pass the baton to someone else after that. That is not a male. I can always pass her on to one of the female staff then instead of one of the guys. Ah, well, if you insist. Is everyone good with that? They have no choice. They agree or I slaughter them. Just that much. The room is completely silent as they both pose this question to the rest of the staff. Surely, no one opposed to the cousin insisting to train her. That's right, I'm observing them. Alright, meeting's over. Watching all this stuff heading back to the designated areas, I wonder what I should teach Novelia first. Yikes. What is it? Novella bows deeply to me. You don't have to thank me for that. No, not happening. Okay, darkness, but to be honest, I have a feeling it might be like that with them. Just hang on. No, I would not. Why would I? No. I hate people who do that, actually. I really do. Stop that nonsense, Lovelia, to me, you're just a cute young woman. Oh. I said it. Okay, I said it. Faced with Lovelia's explosive fantasies for the first time in a while, I'd gone and said something outrageous. You know, by cute, I mean how a little sister is cute. Dude, you know I'm not a fan of them. Why would you say that? Or how it's auspicious to be cute. Now, the kind of cute that means I like you or love you or have any special things for you. I mean, yeah. That's exactly that to be true. I'm sorry, who's the naughty here? Who's the naughty one? I realize that Lovelia's face has turned bright red. My own face is hot as well. No, it's not. So I'm likely equally as red as she is. Actually, I don't think I am at all. Nope. I guess I could try making the room a little red, but I think I won't be able to. No, not under this degree, whatever. I'm caught with seeing each other's faces like that, we naturally turn away from each other. This is only our first day of work together. Is this going to be okay? I can sense eyes turned away from the surrounding area in the store. Just when I'm thinking how nice it would be if this doesn't start any strange rumors. Lovell looks at me, trying desperately to hold in laughter. You remembered what? Also, did the settings change? Because I think music is... a bit loud there. Couldn't help it. Thank you. Seeing Lavelle look at me with upturned eyes, my pulse starts to beat faster. Don't say weird stuff like that. You think I'm happy being called cute? Yes. Yes, the answer is yes. Oh, you're right. Wow. So, Ningen, Onisan, Onisama, and now Senpai. Nice, nice, nice! I'd rather have that than Onisama. I don't like Onisama. Senpai! Senpai. Senpai is always better. Well, call me whichever you like. So Senpai, we are sticking to that. Also, neither of those names bother me. The first one actually bothers me a lot. I don't like it. Actually, they make me feel pretty special. The second one. Come on! Start before we get in trouble with the boss. Saying this, I begin showing Novalia the basics of her new job. Nice! The boss had arranged for Livia and I to have a break time together. And wait, you don't decide when you have a break? Okay. And as we head back to our post, I listened to her thoughts on her new job. So, you look pretty tired. That's retail for you. For to be fair, I was more exhausted actually physically. Whatever. Bastards, I'm gonna slaughter them. I guess so, but if you don't get used to this, it will only get harder in the future. Not only will her work get harder, but more critically, her life as a succubus. If she still can get accustomed to humans at this point, we'll surely be able to keep on living as a succubus. Novalia stands by the special booth and calls over to the customers. I stand a few feet away from her and call out to the customers passing by as well. That sounded very awkward. That sounded very awkward. She still can't manage to project her voice from her diaphragm. I actually said it properly, I think. Nor is she using a voice that is easily heard by customers. However, I'm ready of Lovelia's improvement. Before break time, she was practically trembling, just standing there. It's a big step forward compared to Lovelia I saw this morning. What is it? Are you having a problem, Fenwick? And that is? You're correct, yes. Well, yeah, sure. The heroine of the book is a ninja after all. Saying this, I point to life-size cardboard cutout of the main character, Sumire. If you want to know her story, just check the playlist. Recent. Yeah, recent. Yeah, very recent. That reminds me. The story of how this book got published is pretty interesting. That's right. The story was good as well, not gonna lie. Nin Days were really good. This story is interesting too, of course. I've gotten a strong impression of the author in an interview I'd seen when the anime adaptation was announced. There is an anime adaptation? Nin Days anime. Would be funny if there was. But no, there is only a visual novel. Which actually is not surprising, but it's on Switch anyway as well. Supposedly the heroine of the story is based on a real person. Supposedly. Lovelia is staring pensively at the life-size cardboard cutout and whispers, "A naughty ninja like this. Was it naughty?" Well, I'm sure that her costume and style have been changed to better suit a light novel. No. Moreover, don't you realize you are dressed in the exact same outfit, Lovelia? The author said that the model for the heroine was a girl from Akihabara who cosplayed in a very high-quality ninja costume. Not only that, but she even appeared to have ninja skills, magic and all. Yeah. Apparently she's not actively cosplaying anymore, but I wish I could have seen her. I wish I didn't say that. I heard rumors that she was really cute, but I imagined that she'd be the model for a light novel. But the girl in question was embarrassed to have her life made in a book and ended up quitting cosplay. Because she never cosplayed. I'd been lost in daydreams wondering what kind of girl she'd be. When I came back to my senses, I see Lovelia being hustled by a male customer. Ready. Lovelia, what's wrong? When I rush over to Lovelia, I notice that the male customer is holding camera. Oh, you bastard, that camera is going down. He must want to take a picture. So Lovelia has a figure that is not in any way inferior to a character from the world of anime. Everything that I understand, to take a picture if I saw a girl like her wearing... I don't understand that, to be honest. I don't. That's just creepy. Excuse me. I'd like to take a photo. No, denied. Just as I expected. Go take a photo with a cardboard over there. Well, if you're comfortable, you can say no. Say no. Fuck. Are you sure? If you say so, Lovelia. Well, here you go. Saying this, he hands me his camera. Huh? Just press this button and... I would press it to break the camera then. Dude, freak off. And here I've been convinced that he just wanted a shot of Lovelia cosplay, but it seems that's not the case. Something tells me this will be a bit tougher for Lovelia. Yep, just as I thought. For someone unused to humans like Lovelia, taking a photo together with a strange man is likely uncomfortable. I assume that's why her expression has suddenly gotten so tense. I've got to hurry up and do this to put her out of her misery. Pew, gone, done. Alright, ready? Just when I set my finger on the shutter button, the male customer puts his arm around Lovelia's shoulder, trying to pull her closer. Wow, what a bastard. You don't do that. He's dead. Hey! Before my ever eyes, Lovelia's transpiration begins to revert from the spot where the man laid his hand on her. He's dead. He's dead. Lovelia's scream resounds throughout the store. Instantly, all eyes are on us. Hey! What happened? He's dead, bastard. When the store manager runs over and sees Lovelia squatting on the floor, hanging her knees, he immediately grasps. What happened? Sir, we won't stand for what you've just done here. I didn't do anything. I'll hear you out, but let's head off to my office first. Boss, you know what to do, right? Watching my boss lead the man away, I talk to Lovelia. Lovelia, let's move somewhere private for now. Now I've done it. Really? Flashback? The instant that man had requested a photo, I should have answered no photos allowed. I would do that. If only I'd done that, Lovelia would have been unharmed. Yeah, where was my choice? Nothing is going to change now, no matter how I regret it, but I can't help thinking it. Please, boss. Destroy him. Lock him in some cage or whatever. Lovelia, I'm sorry. If only I'd stopped you. Yes, it is. Partially. She may say that, but if she starts loathing Ben even more because of this, it won't make any difference. Let me talk to the boss and see if we can work at a special booth together for a while. If we are both there, then I can drive away any other customers like that. It's not like I'm nice. I'm just not absolute garbage. I guess. Maybe. It's not just me. The boss and the other staff were all worried about you, Lovelia. Thank you. Looking at her teary-eyed, yet smiling face, I'm struck speechless. Let's just work on getting used to this little by little. The expression she shows me now is lit with bright smile and completely clear of tears. Well, I guess we should get back soon. Now that manga I bought the other day. We can hear the sound of steps and the girl's voice coming from outside. It seems that someone's walking this way and... I think we are in a girl's locker room. Okay, it sounds like someone's coming. Let's get out of here quick, Lovelia, please. The bright smile from a moment ago has fled, and this time Lovelia, pale as a ghost, is looking at me. What do you mean, trouble? Is that where we are? Crap! What are we gonna do? If this girl does know the circumstances of our situation, her opinion of me will hit rock bottom the second she walks in here. Even worse, I'm scared of her, suspecting us doing something sketchy in here. Yeah! There are lockers placed against the wall. There does look to be anywhere to hide. Really? Following Lovelia as she gestured at me, we squeeze in the locker room together. Why? Soon after the door to the changing room opens. You know, you could have just entered alone. Lovelia could have just stayed there. Not that I complain, but you know, it would be more reasonable. Saved by Whisker. It's a pretty tight squeeze for two people, but it's better than getting caught. Getting caught doing nothing. Actually... Lovelia's body pressed tightly against mine is causing even more of a crisis, especially her chest. I'm not moving at all. It's not as easy as you think. When I move a little to try, and put space between us, Lovelia gets closer and he will press together even more than before. It becomes harder and harder to keep my eyes off Lovelia's body squished up against mine. Even worse, a sweet smell is wafting up to my nose, making me dizzy. When I try to peek through the tiny hole in the locker room, I mean through that locker door, to distract myself. That's not what I'm doing. Lovelia forces me my side back and I have no choice but to stare at her body. Not that I have to have something to complain about. I'm closing my eyes to pray. Let me out of here quick, when I hear a voice from outside. Lovelia has such a nice figure, I'm so jealous. But do you really think their cousins are seriously adopted? I wonder. It seems to be that she's just a little too cute, whether she's with his cousin or sister or whatever. What if she's really his girlfriend and she's hiding out with him for some reason? I see. They certainly look happy walking around with their arms intertwined like that. Well, with a chest like that pressed up against him, I bet our senpai was as easy catch. I'm sorry. I was just thinking about what she just said. But us guys are like that. Yeah. Will they ever stop talking? How do girls keep on gabbing like this forever? It's one conversation after the next, endlessly. Yeah, I mean, it's not just girls. There are guys who are capable of that. I couldn't do that. I'm more of the, the person that follows up with the story, but can't bring something new. That's problematic, yeah. But whatever, right? I continue listening to the flow of the conversation outside, and when I open my eyes, I can see the inside of the locker room, or locker, not locker room, of the locker more clearly, having gotten used to the dark. Lovelia is staring directly at me. No, she is not. What's wrong? When I ask her this, she looks startled all of a sudden, then turns her face away from me. I think I know what happens. Or happened. Kind of. Alright then. Since Lovelia turned her face away, I close my eyes once more. When I really think hard about it, why exactly are the two of us doing squish at a charming locker like this? Lovelia is a girl, so couldn't she have waited outside? Wow, he realized that as well. I can feel her breathe on my neck. It's a little rough and hot. Perhaps because I have my eyes closed, my sense of hearing and touch seem sharper. There are two of us in this narrow space. No wonder the air is getting thin. Same goes for the heavy breathing. However, this situation is getting critical. Something deep in me is begging me to escape from this place. I'm in a crisis, specifically because I can do that. If it's my voice of reason that's appealing to me, I'll be especially grateful to know any way to be in this situation and maintain my peace of mind. Just don't think about it. Just don't. That's it. Clear your mind. Desperate to fill my head with anything, I safely settle on counting prime numbers. It didn't work, by the way. And we're finally out. I couldn't manage to remember more than 4 prime numbers. So instead I kill time by endlessly thinking about my next shift or what I'll have for dinner and so on. I don't remember prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29 and so on. Yeah, I remember it's divided by 2 only, by 2 numbers only, whatever. By 1 and by itself, right? But, whatever. Who cares really? Yeah, it's what I said. I didn't understand why we got there together. But whatever, really? Who cares? Don't worry about it. Anyway, we both panicked in the moment. More importantly, we got to get back to our posts or we'll be reprimanded by the boss. Okay, I'm surprised right now because I haven't looked at this before. You know, I was only looking at the stats in the both Streamlabs and OBS when I'm recording. Because as I explained before, the game in one, the webcam in the other with the mic. And surprisingly enough, I mean it's visual novel, so maybe it's not that surprising, but surprisingly enough, it's not draining on CPU or memory that much. In total. Well, okay. Of course, I couldn't pull it off in Far Cry 5, but whatever. Or New Dawn, which I was supposed to be playing soon as well, but that needs to be postponed. Anyway. Lovelia clenches both her fists tightly in front of her, trying to work up some fighting spirit. Oh, there you are. Lovelia, do you have a minute? The one who spoke to Lovelia is a university student who's working here part-time. What? What are you talking about? That was the boss, right? Oh no, male staff member. Okay. Okay. I've heard from the boss that out of all the students working here, he's one of the central figures and he's often the leader when it comes to arranging get-togethers. Fuck off, man. Just go to hell. What could he possibly want with Lovelia? Could all the students be planning a welcome party for Lovelia? If that's the case, then it's not my place to butt into their conversation. Lovelia, I'm going to go and make a report to boss about what's happened to get back to work. Go back to your post after you finish talking, okay? I'm observing you, Mr. Student. I'm curious about what they're talking about, but I'll just have to deal with thinking this. I turn back towards the boss's office. You don't have to be so formal. We're almost the same age, so we should talk like friends. No. So, are you free this Sunday? What the bastard. I know I shouldn't listen, but my feet stop as I catch his words. Shh. Seriously, then you wanna go out with me? Wow. Yeah, I have a car, so we can get out of the city. Wait, we're in Japan. Okay, that just means he has rich parents. Definitely. Well, I'm sure that plenty of guys shut up Lovelia in that manner, but it feels weird to see someone hitting on her before my very eyes. Fuck! What is this feeling? That feeling of having all the progress I've accomplished in my relationship with Lovelia being overtaken in one instant by some guy who makes her say that sounds fun. Yeah. Wait, I'm not her boyfriend. Nor do I have the right to tell anyone to lay off my girl. It's Lovelia's choice how she reacts to the situation. There is no need for me to get irritated. Let's see, I could take you anywhere you're interested in going. Nope, I can't take it any longer. I've got to get out very short because fashion might go crazy. Taking my first step with this thought in my head, my feet feel so heavy it's as if I'm wearing shackles. Why, does my chest feel so tight? I was thinking to ask her, did something exciting happen? But I don't want to know. But today I just can't muster out the words. Lovelia is gonna go on a date, isn't she? That's the only thing on my mind. That voice filled with fun and happiness that she expressed to someone other than just me. That means she's getting used to humans. It's a good thing. But I feel broken. However, it's her choice of partner that's bugging me. Now, every time a smile flashes on her face, I feel a sort of depressing, irritating whirl of complex emotions. Are you going on a date? I could ask her. No, I can't. I was supposed to overhear their conversation. I don't want to know. Cool. Cool. That's nice. Sure am, yeah. This doesn't have to do anything to do with me, you know. Huh? Come on, what are you talking about, Lovelia? No matter how you look at it, that guy was only inviting you. Yeah, if it would be weird if I went along. Anyway, I'm not going. Okay, so she thinks of it this way, so there is still chance. But you know, something tells me that she's hit the mark. You are the one who was invited, Lovelia. Don't worry about me, just go on. I start realizing that my tone has gotten harsher. When I timely venture a glance, Lovelia, she's standing stock, still with a shocked expression on her face. I'm sorry. Hey, Lovelia! And she rushes by me and disappears down the street in the residential area. All I can do is watch her run off. Well, that's not good. I'm home. A few hours have passed. Unable to gather up the courage to go home immediately, I decide to wander aimlessly around the neighborhood. Lovelia. When I finally... I couldn't just end the episode in there. Even though I thought of it. Anyway, when I finally decide to come home, it's already past dinner. I'd assume that Lovelia had already eaten something by herself. On the table are dishes full of food. However, there is no steam coming from them. That means that Lovelia made dinner and was waiting for me. Hey, what feelings? What you might be talking about, I wonder? Huh? Never mind. It's times like this when I can't seem to apologize sincerely. Even if I know how pointless it is to be stubborn. Wow. Uh-huh. I can't remain silent after listening to an apology like that from a girl. Even if my brain is aware of this, my mouth doesn't want to obey. Lovelia. I'm the one who should apologize. It's easy to say all of that. Or more like easy to think all of that. You know, oh yeah, I want your happiness and so on, you know, but at the same time, when you develop feelings, you are doomed. You won't be able to do that. And if you are able to do that, still, that, yeah, I wish you happiness, you should go on, I won't be trying. Ooh. That someone is made of with balls of steel, like literally. Anyway, finally, I'd been able to put my apology into words. Hearing that, Lovelia looked up from the floor to my face with wide eyes. That wouldn't happen. I would never do that. You haven't even taken my techno force, have you? Why did you mention that? If I kicked you out, you'd try to sneak in through the balcony every night. I don't know if I could take that. And that reminds me of the night I met Lovelia. It seems that she's thinking the same thing, and out of nowhere laughter spills out of us. Our eyes meet. Thanks, I know you're tired. Sorry about clicking.
料理ぐらい大丈夫ですよ。温め直しておくので、人間さんは着替えてきてくださいね。
Sorry, I clicked, but it was short sentence direct, so it's fine. We don't need to go back. Sure. This is the smiling face I'm sure I saw just a few hours ago. Somehow it feels like forever, and suddenly I'm assaulted by an entirely different sort of tightness in my chest. However, it isn't painful, but a comfortable tightness. I soak in the afterglow of that feeling and head in the bathroom to put on some comfy clothes. And with that being said, okay, we are actually jumping to the next day, so let's end the episode. Almost an hour, solid. Hope you enjoyed, hope to see you tomorrow, and of course, have a wonderful day. Or night. Yeah, bye bye.